Hello everyone, it's Craig and I am at Universal Orlando Resort today to check out what has been going on here since the last time that I've been. Of course, I'm starting my day in Islands of Adventure. You can see the Jurassic World VelociCoaster right behind me. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk over that way, get a little closer to see all that's happening with the construction there before I head to Universal Studios Florida and check out what's going on over there. So let's go back to Jurassic Park. Not quite to Jurassic Park yet because I needed to stop off here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter just behind the Hogshead and Three Broomsticks to see what's going on back here with the coaster construction. And they're clearly doing a lot of landscaping down there, planting some trees and trying to make it look nice. I am standing right outside of Burger Digs back in Jurassic Park, and of course I'm looking right at one of the ride vehicles being pulled along the track for their clearance testing. And it is just very, very cool. And this ride and everything here with it is all just fitting in so close to what was already here before. And I'll widen out here so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. It is just right next door to everything here. And here's another angle of that ride vehicle during its pull test. I could probably just sit here all day watching what they're doing. I know it's like watching paint dry, but just so fascinating. And this whole thing has just come together so quickly that it's amazing to watch. This is a good look at a lot of the rock work that's been put in place right around the ride track. One of the things I truly do love most about theme parks is their attention to detail when it comes to rock work. Universal and Disney are both experts at it, and this looks just so great. Of course, I am now in Toon Lagoon, right near the waterfront. Checking out everything from this angle, which gives you a lot of really good looks at the coaster. And that's your look at the construction of the Jurassic World VelociCoaster, which, if you haven't been paying attention, will open up in summer 2021. Very, very exciting. And now, as I make my way out of the park, we'll maybe get a couple look at the crowds here and there, and then I'll head over to Universal Studios Florida. That was Islands of Adventure. Of course, as you can see, it wasn't insanely busy. It's, of course, the first Monday in October, and crowds were relatively light. Most of the waits were 10 to 25 minutes for the attractions. Hagrid's was at a 70-minute wait, Forbidden Journey 45, but everything was pretty smooth, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like inside Universal Studios Florida right behind me. But before I go in, I wanted to talk about two news items in particular that came up in the past week recently that I want to make sure you know about. And the first one is that Volcano Bay will be having a seasonal closure beginning November 2nd, and that will last until or before March 1st. So if it opens up sooner, then that's great. If not, it will be open up at least by March 1st, and it will be completely closed, not like what it is right now, being closed 2 days out of the week on Tuesday and Thursday, just completely closed. And if you already have tickets for Volcano Bay for that time period, or you have an annual pass that includes Volcano Bay in it, you do have some options for refunds or just little different ways to make your vacation or your time at Universal still as best as it can be. So I'll include a link in the description to the news story about it that lists off the options and the phone number that you can call if you need to work around the Volcano Bay closure, but just be aware that that is happening beginning November 2nd. Also, I wanted to talk about a ticket deal that is actually a really, really amazing deal, and it is buy 2 days and get 3 days for free at Universal Orlando Resort. So this is kind of like their deal that they do from time to time, the buy 2, get 2 free. If you get a 2-park, 2-day ticket, for the price of that ticket, you'll get 2 additional days free. That was the promotion they were running for a while up until now, and now it's buy 2 days, get 3 days free. So a 5-day park ticket for the price of a 2-day ticket. That's just an incredible offer. And the details on it, you have to purchase it by January 6th, 2021, and then the tickets have to be used before August 31st, 2021. So you have quite a while to use them. If you're not ready to travel right away, you can use them sometime in the summer. Hopefully more people are traveling by then, and then that will be an option for you. But just a really insane deal. I think like the 2-park, 2-day ticket right now starts for like $243. So a 5-day ticket for that price, that is very, very hard to beat. Just something that if you can take advantage of it, you absolutely should. And also with that, they announced that the Universal annual pass type deal for Florida residents, the one that was if you buy a 1-day park ticket, you will receive all days through the rest of through December 24th, 2020. You'll receive all those days for free. If you're a Florida resident, you had to buy that online in advance. That deal ended, but they actually extended it. So now you have until November 3rd to take advantage of that offer. If you are a Florida resident, you can buy your 1-day park ticket, so 2-park, 1-day ticket for Universal Orlando Resort, and you will receive almost the rest of the year for free. I always want to say the rest of the year, but almost the rest of the year for free. And that is an amazing offer if you can take advantage of it. Again, if you're a Florida resident. And there's also some deals on annual passes as well too. I think $100 off some of those. So I'll include a link to that story also in the description of this video, so you can read more about it if you want that information. And I think that is it. If I think of any other stories, I'll find a way to insert them here as we're moving around. But I think that's it. So with that, I'm gonna head inside Universal Studios Florida and check out everything that's happening inside that park. Just walking into Universal Studios Florida, and this park already looks a lot busier than Islands of Adventure was, but make our way around and see how busy it actually is. Will say one thing that I did not care for at Islands of Adventure, of course, when I went through, they were actually sanitizing the turnstiles after every person, because now you have to use your fingerprint again to get in, and that's okay with me. But at Universal Studios Florida, they were not doing it after every single person, and that's not okay. If they're not doing it after every single one, then they really need to go ahead and go back to just checking IDs and such with the tickets. But enough of that. Let's be positive. Let's see what's happening here. This is very interesting. Is on the right here, you can see the queue line for Universal Monsters, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, the Halloween house. And then right next door, we have the Holiday Outpost, the seasonal kiosk right here in the Music Plaza area that you would think they would have more Halloween merchandise up and stuff right now, but instead, no, it's holiday merch, ornaments, Grinch items and such. Very, very strange to have a Halloween house entrance right there and then holidays right there, but it's 2020. What's not strange? I'm going to take a quick break from telling you what it's like here in the park right now because Universal Monsters is only a 10-minute wait, so I have to take advantage of it. I apologize, but we'll pick right back up with this when I'm out of the house because I can't film in there. That was so much fun. I wish I could have shown you, but obviously I can't. And as you can see, New York is pretty spaced out and wide open right now. That's all. Revenge of the Mummy is slightly busy though with the 45-minute wait, but it's worth it, right? Fast and Furious Supercharged, of course, still closed. No one is sad about it, except for those 2 people on a bench outside mourning it. That's it though. I was expecting it to get a lot more congested as we got closer to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but that does not seem to be the case. And as you can see, it's not too terribly busy once we're inside as well. It's funny that the crowds don't make it seem busy here today, but the wait times for the attractions do. Simpsons Ride was at 25 minutes, Hogwarts Express 65 minutes, Gringotts was, I want to say that was like 90 minutes. So the wait times are definitely a little steep here, but crowds just aren't bad. Another area of the park, it is relatively empty. And I'm loving it. That's it for me today at Universal Orlando Resort. Hope you enjoyed seeing what the parks are like right now, getting some updates, hearing some of the recent news, and now we're gonna end with me going through Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. I'm not taking you through, but I will show you some highlights of the day that Rhino and I got to actually film inside the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy house. So if you don't want spoilers for the house, now's the time to tune out after you listen to me say fun stuff like, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so and hit the thumbs up on this video, and make sure you also hit the bell so you get notified when we have new videos pop up. And then of course, leave me comments for what you want to see next time I'm here at Universal Orlando Resort. And I think that's basically it. So now I'm gonna go in the house. If you don't want to see inside, say bye now. But for everyone else, let's go through. I'll see you next time.
I don't care, and I don't believe you. I don't believe in fairies.
What? But when it neared the bed, the child in it jumped up and shouted.
No, I mustn't upset
And as if to say the argument was, James would scream, cry, and kick. all were set upon Papa and Grammy. Oh no! I'll be in the rabbit. Push. Every parent knows every child knows a debt. And yet, he did not want the pain to now stop, cease. And Westbourne blood was all little James's. In the very tomb. You pay that brother. Who knows? Just ask Jane. So what's left? Down from him. Unless you hear. For there is no escape, no reprieve.